Our next speaker will share her journey from a designer to a design leader. Her insights on designing for success, from pixels to leadership, will be invaluable for designers looking to take their careers to the next level. Please join me in welcoming Anubhuti Jain, design lead at Asana.
Hello everyone, my name is Anubhuti and today I want to share my journey as a designer, scaling to a leadership role in different varying capacities. We've all encountered the career ladder, the mapping the trajectory of a designer's path ensures different capabilities expected from them. We've all encountered this, and in my experience, this journey is rarely linear or straightforward. However, no matter where we fall on that graph, we all have this potential to show up as a leader in our own unique ways. Today, I want to take you on my journey of influence, which began a few years after I became a designer. It took time to unravel what influence meant to me. Sometimes it meant making an impact. Other times it meant shaping the work or culture around me. But the more I delved into the concept, the more empowered I felt to impact and influence the products and the culture I worked in. So what's the secret, you ask me? If I were to drill, I would just say it's trust. Trust is pivotal for leadership, and it then grants access to influence. This is a dictionary definition of trust that says it's a self-assured reliance and confidence. But how do we build this at work? How do we unlock access to influence? Throughout my more than a decade-long journey as a designer in various capacity, three pillars have remained constant for me when I think about influence. It's communication, which is my ability to communicate and facilitate conversations, my power to give and receive feedback, and how well do I understand the business, my business acumen. Let's go deeper into what each of these means. Communication is a big factor in helping increase productivity. As one of the research studies showed that a well-aligned workplace can increase productivity by as much as 25%. Understanding how decision can happen can unlock your empathy and ability to impact things. Let me give you a story. When I was thrown in the deep end of a project with very little understanding on what was going on, multi-team org impact, I struggled to find direction. But by using my communication strategies, I started requesting a RACI framework, which is who is the responsible, accountable, consulting, and informed person in this project, which then helped me deliver a better product than I started with. And we as designers thrive in ambiguity. So if we apply that lens internally to the workplace, it can unlock potential for us to grow and make things happen for us. Let's go deeper into what that means. Here are some tools that have helped me be better about my communication at work. Work back plans help you break down projects into design deliverables and milestones. It creates awareness of expectations and helps stakeholders to understand why good design takes time. On the right, you can see an example where a project is divided by phases. And this is one of my favorite tools that helps both stakeholders and designers alike. Defining a RACI framework, like I mentioned, which is responsible, accountable, consultant, and informed, it helps who needs to be involved and who needs to be the decision maker and can help clarify ownership and requirements for the project. Meetings are another place where designers often are not in control. As a designer, however, we can lead and drive clarity in meetings by understanding how decisions are made. Trailing our content and presentation to align with the decision-making context can help us make a significant impact. Additionally, leveraging tools like the PANS framework, which is the what's the purpose, agenda, who's going to take notes, the task coming out of it, and how do we share the outcome of the meeting, can really help structure meetings in meaningful chunks and drive progress. Overall, designers can create successful work environments by influencing through strategic communication. Feedback. Did you know that 72% of employees feel corrective feedback from their managers is actually very productive and helps them be better at their performance? This does not surprise me. Let me talk about an example from my last job. I went through a few managers and felt slightly frustrated with the lack of a champion at work because every time somebody left, that meant I had to onboard another person. But I've been using this practice of documenting feedback that helped me get feedback more timely, but also like more specific examples. So by the time my promotion or career conversation came, I had very well documented feedback that I could use and leverage. And this made it very easy for me to have my career growth conversations. Creating the right structure for receiving and giving feedback really empowers yourself to take control of your personal growth and your work. So, how do we receive feedback? There's a lot of emphasis on giving feedback in the workplace, but the most underrated skill may be actually how do we receive it? That's because the power lies in the receiver's ability to process and integrate the information that they just heard in a way that makes it resonating and effective. When I was at Netflix, I thrived in this continuous constructive and timely feedback loop. I got my first constructive feedback only 3 weeks into the job, which was both scary but empowering. I started creating a one-on-one doc with my manager and peers, which made receiving and giving feedback so much integral to our check-ins and such an intuitive part of the process. This practice has continued to create a sense of growth and control over my career trajectory as I have continued that over the next jobs. How we give feedback is equally important. When giving feedback, it's crucial to ensure it's constructive, especially as your influence grows. Providing specific and detailed feedback separates curiosity from expertise and gives the listener the right framework. Again, frameworks like try, do, consider are super helpful and can become a shared cultural value within a team. The last thing I want to talk to you about is business acumen. This, I feel, has been so fundamental in my journey to influence. UX is a seat at table. We all know that now. But now what? We know that design-centric companies outperformed the S&P index by way more, 228%. This was a Fortune research done a while ago. But what does it mean to us? Business acumen is how business works, how it makes money, how strategies are defined. And we as designers possess this unique ability to demonstrate what benefits both the users can also drive business success. Often individuals like myself who come from formal education, we have a role as conduits for universal design principles. We focus on the design and the experience part of it. But we frequently encounter these situations where business objectives may not align with the design intuition or fail to recognize the value design brings in generating revenue. By challenging the question, why are we doing this as a business? I gained deeper understanding of the underlying motivations, which then empowered me to reshape the prompts and the problems and create solutions that added substantial value to the overall system. So this is my take on that. Approaching the understanding of our business or your business with the same curiosity and research method that we apply to our users can yield very surprising insights. Adopting the anthropological lens to analyze a company's structure, politics, cultural needs unveils the true power dynamics within the organization. And we all know that to genuinely influence decision making, it is crucial to comprehend how decisions are made within your specific company context. At its core, the language of business is finance. We need to make money. If you seek to enhance your understanding of financial principles, here's some of the advice I have for you. Consider delving into your business reports, such as your profit and loss statements or investors' pitch decks. You can also start engaging with tools like Business Model Canvas. And even if your initial attempts yield imperfect answers, it will enable you to better comprehend the problem, the business landscape, and collaborate more effectively with your peers. So this is my hope for you, that in the short time, if I have been able to ignite an idea in your mind, that instills in you a sense of either empowerment, where you feel like you can go have this conversation and implement this practice tomorrow, or a curiosity to learn more and make this your own, it marks the beginning of your personal journey towards comprehending what influence means to you specifically, just as it did for me many years ago. Thank you.